Hello and welcome to the DMV Roundtable. I am Jose Barreto, and with me today is Mark Davis. How are you, Mark?
Good. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, thank you for coming. In today's episode, we're going to be talking all things ListingKey.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be geared towards agents that may be looking for somewhere to go, or agents just for them to know what we're about, right?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Who else? Who else do you think?
It could be, an independent agent, a team, anybody that may be shopping for, moving to a different brokerage or getting started in real estate, and whatever step in real estate you're in. Like this is the podcast to listen to.
Yeah. All right. So before we get started with all our offerings and everything else, tell us a little bit about you personally. Who are you?
Yeah. So my name's Mark Davis. I kind of got my start into real estate in 2016. Mm-hmm. I joined Keller Williams, and throughout my career, I kind of got into, I guess you could call it, real estate leadership and recruiting. I helped lead 3 different real estate offices in the DMV area. Mm-hmm. And and after a while, I ended up, becoming attracted to ListingKey and what it offers. Right. Especially after spending, several years with other more traditional companies. And just seeing, how much some companies take in relation to what they give. It just, this is more of an agent-centric company. Yeah. So that's what attracted me to it. So me as a person. Yeah, on a personal level, you married. Tell me a little bit about you. I have a wife named Cassandra. Mm-hmm. I have a daughter named Colette. She's 6. Uh-huh. And
where are you from?
Loudoun County.
Loudoun County?
Yeah.
So you grew up here?
Yeah.
You were born and raised here?
I'm the one guy that was born in Loudoun County, has lived in Loudoun County
and that's
his whole life.
In Loudoun County.
Yeah. We have a lot of transplants in this area. But I've been here my whole life. Traveled a lot, but I've only lived here. Right. Yeah.
So tell me, all right, let's get down to it. So what attracted you to ListingKey? Like what brought you here?
So I think
obviously me, right?
Of course, yeah.
Aside from me.
Jose is an excellent recruiter. I'll say that. Interestingly enough, the companies that I had worked with in the past, I want to not be too specific, right? But the companies I had worked with in the past, they advertise as if they are an agent-centric company, right? That they're focused on, what is best for the individual agent. And, from like a personal standpoint, I believe that the only way for any real estate organization to become successful is to focus on the individual agent and the success of the individual agent, right? When the agents are successful, then of course the company or the organization will become successful after that. So, I was with more traditional companies in the past, like Keller Williams, for an example, and they just take so much money and resources and time from the agent, right? And then advertise that they're agent-centric. So I had a little bit of an integrity conflict with that. So I found ListingKey, and what it offers to the agent, it actually gives to the agent, but also it's a way for agents to earn 100% commission, which is rare for agents to truly make 100% commission. Right.
Nowadays. So let's talk about the 100% commission, because I think that the 100% commission companies get a bad rap.
For sure.
Some fairly, right? But some unfairly, right? Because there are some really good 100% commission structure companies out there that are really good. I think that ours is one of the best in terms of the offering.
Agreed.
We talk about this all the time, how I think you have an issue or a struggle when you try to convey the 100% model to agents, because agents don't think, or they think it's too good to be true, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
So I think the idea of getting all of your commission is something that almost seems like I could only do that if I open my own brokerage, or it seems like it's too good to be true to most agents. So I think that's part of it. I think that when agents hear, hey, we give you all of your commission, they kind of put their guard up, like, whoa, what am I missing?
Yeah, what's wrong? Like, what is it that you're not telling me?
Yeah.
Or where are you making your money?
Or you must give me less Right. If I'm giving you less, you must be giving me less. Right.
Exactly.
If you're giving me more commission, you must be giving me less resources or training or education or whatever it is. But the reality is that it's simply we just get paid differently. Right. I think you said it best. You had said that we don't monetize the agent, we monetize the transaction.
Correct.
And that's just a beautiful way to say it because, a lot of these more traditional companies, their agents are giving up sometimes half of their compensation, right?
Yep.
And that's they work hard to get each client.
Yeah, for those listening, I mean, obviously a lot of agents are going to be listening to this. You guys know how hard it is to get a client, to work a transaction. There's so much time spent, time, money, effort. Yep. Into these transactions, and then and to be honest, this is why when I spoke to the owner of ListingKey, I said, this is the way that is going to work best for us, because me, as coming from those types of brokerages where they were taking some of the commission away from me, I knew that there had to be a better way, right? And so I decided to create a system or an environment whereby we could monetize the transaction in a fair way, in a good way, not in a we're gonna get this much out of the transaction, much more than anywhere else. We're gonna do it in a fair way, and that way we can turn around and give all of our agents all of their money. That way they're happy here. That way they know that all the effort that went into that transaction. I mean, I don't think there's anything worse than earning a $10,000 commission and ending with $5,000 or $7,000.
Or even like we just had a conversation about team members.
Right.
If a new agent were to join a team at a traditional brokerage, they may be walking away with $2,500.
Right, because that it trickles down, right? Whereas if you join a team at ListingKey, like let's say, we do have a very successful team here, and agents under that. So a team is always going to take a percent because if they're giving you a lead, right, which is a very hard part of the business.
Some would say the hardest part,
right? So they're going to take a piece of the transaction, which is fair. It's fair for any team to do that. But when you have the company or the brokerage taking a piece of it up front or off the top, then that waters down the commission for the agents that have joined that team. For sure. Right? They still hit the team leaders, right? Because team leaders here will do better than a team leader at a traditional brokerage, right? Because here they get 100%, so they get more capital to do more business, to be able to put that money right back into their lead generation system that they have put in place, right?
100%.
So, it helps everyone at every level.
If they're a brand new agent, right, never done a transaction, they can come in and join a company like ours, 100% company, still get coaching, mentorship, training, education. Like, they're not sacrificing anything. I think a lot of times there's some confusion there, right? What am I giving up to earn all my money? Well, nothing. Right. Right. So some other companies out there, you are making a compromise or a sacrifice, but everything still exists here, whether it's coaching, training, education, mentorship, and then you're still earning 100% of your commission. We're not here to make money off of your commission. Right, off of your transaction. Off of your personal. Exactly. Yeah. So it's different. But for, like, let's say a team, for an example, I know teams that have, every single day from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday through Friday, they're phone prospecting daily, right? Right. And then they have even, small teams of ISAs, that are just hitting the phones every single day. They're on Mojo, they're on the dialer, and these teams are investing huge amounts of money, time, energy, resources into getting business. So if that same team or those agents on that team are contributing 20, 30, 50% of their commission, even if it's up to a cap of some type, imagine the amount of capital that they could put back into their business if they joined a company
and
like
generate
ours.
even more business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You could cut costs. You could increase your revenue. You could. I mean, you and agents have, like the Delaria team, right? Like they've built a massive business around our model.
Right.
And we just get paid on title and mortgage.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so
and that's basically
cool.
and it is cool. It's great for the agent, and I think if we can somehow bring down the barriers and tell people that the 100% model is not a bad model.
Yeah.
Every agent. So if we break it down by the types of agents, like the solo agent who's successful, the solo agent who's maybe struggling. Teams that are both small and large, and the solo agent who wants to create their own team. We have the infrastructure and we have a plan for every one of those types of agents.
For sure,
right?
Yeah. I was actually just meeting with an agent last week who had only done 6 units last year.
Right.
And we did the math on what she would have made had she been at 100%. And it's mind-blowing. And there's no different. I mean, they would have gotten the same training, education, leadership, like that all exists here. So I think at whatever stage an agent is at, there is a place for them here. Yep. Right? As long as you're good agents, as long as you're in integrity, as long as you're good people, you're welcome here.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's right. Also, we have the school here. Yeah. Mostly, and us, we partnered. If anyone out there looking to get their license, we offer the classes here. I teach them. Mark teaches them. Yep. We'll take you all the way through the process for you to get the license, and we'll help you along the way until you get that license. I mean, we don't stop. We help everyone get their license. As long as they want to do it, we are here. We're offering training. We're offering study sessions. We'll get people out there who want to become an agent. Yeah. We'll help them become an agent, and then they can join a firm that will give them all of their commission. Yeah.
Even at times when they want to give up, we still, we encourage them to keep pushing. And
exactly.
We just had a couple agents pass recently, just the other day.
Yeah. Actually, we've had 4 over the past 10 days. Passed the exam. 4 because Rizwan just passed.
Nice. That's right. Yeah.
Karen passed. Aaron passed. So we've had 4 different ones that just passed over the past 10 days.
Yeah. And they're all joining.
Yeah. And then for agents that are looking for the onboard changing companies is it's a pain in the butt, and I get it. Look, I've done that. All right. Yeah. So I understand how. I'm with this company. I'm not gonna. Even though it makes sense to make the switch, changing from one company to another company, that rebranding becomes a marketing opportunity for you.
Oh, for sure.
Like the one, because now all of a sudden you can say, now I'm with ListingKey, and then you have more material to post on social media to another point to talk to people about your business. Yep. And in addition to that, I offer every agent who comes on board a podcast that you could use to introduce yourself as a new ListingKey agent, which offers even more marketing material for you. Yeah,
it's a great opportunity to contact everyone in your database, right? They could call everyone, hey, just wanted to let you know, I just changed companies, partnered with ListingKey, and just wanted to contact you to, discuss your needs for real estate needs, whatever it may be. And that's another piece too. So a lot of agents, I think something that holds them back. Let's say we have a solo agent like the one I mentioned that's doing okay, right? They're making enough money, but they're not exactly achieving their goals. If an agent like that came to us, they're immediately going to increase their revenue like that, right? Yep. And then also when they partner with people like us, they're getting more than just that raise they're giving themselves by joining. When you partner with people like us, we can give you these types of plans to go through. I'll never forget the day that I sat down with an agent. This is at another company I worked with, and it was a really dark, cloudy, rainy, just a gloomy day, right? And we all know those days suck.
Yeah,
right?
You feel down. You feel
There's nothing positive about those days, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about it. A big storm is coming in, and she was like, "Well, I'm going to go home." And I said, "Well, I thought you were going to call your people in your database today. We had days where people would call, A through B, B through C, D through F, whatever. They broke it down in different days. And she said, well, I have nothing to talk to my people about in my database. I said, well, there's a big storm coming in. Why don't you just call your database, tell them, hey, it's so-and-so from XYZ Realty. I just wanted to give you a call. There's a big storm coming in. Make sure you have your flashlights, your batteries, your candles. And man, I did not hear one person during a whole 3-hour lead generation, team lead generation, that wasn't like, oh my goodness, you're the most thoughtful realtor I've ever talked to, and it made a big impact. And we kind of, talk ourselves out of contacting the people that they're your clients. They care about you.
That's
you care
right.
about them. Keep that relationship going. So if an agent like that were to join a company like ours, they're going to get a raise immediately. They're going to be around some of the brightest minds in business. I'm just saying. And
You're not lying.
Yeah. Right? But all jokes aside, you're going to be around people that are going to help contribute to your business,
right?
Contribute to your branding, give you ideas that are going to help you build your business and keep all your money.
Yeah.
And whether you're an independent agent, a new agent,
team lead, team.
Yeah, you have a
small team, big team. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, we can definitely help you and get more. If you're very successful, we'll get you even more successful. There's nothing wrong with being more successful than you are.
Yeah, exactly. We have room for everyone here. So
we do. So I mean, this is a quick one. We'll do some more of these to bring individual things that we offer in the future. So be on the lookout for more podcasts with me and Mark.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if anybody out there watches this and is interested in learning more, or if you're ready to make the change, you can call, obviously, myself, 703-626-2609. And I'm going to put the information, the contact information below. Or you can go ahead, Mark. What's your info? Yeah, you can contact me, Mark Davis, at 571-269-8942. And what's your email is mark.davis@listingkey.com. And mine is jose.barreto@listingkey.com. So for Mark, for myself, thank you guys for joining, and we will see you at the next one. Thank you. Appreciate it.